Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nabilah Husna binti Hasbullah.
And my name is Erra Saffirra binti Sahrel.
So, our project for this subject is Tipple Mold Design. Our project is to design a buff tipple based on the subject study. We have two objectives that have to achieve consist of: first, create a new design of the mold, achieve the level of understanding of the subject. The scope of the project is to design each part and assemble it using SolidWorks. To get a high quality in the injection molded parts, it must be considered the material has to be plasticized and injected carefully to avoid negative effects on the material properties. The injection molding process is divided into 6 main steps. First, clamping, injection, drilling, cooling, mold opening, and removal of products. Literature review. The melted material is injected into the mold cavity and the mold is kept under pressure. Rotate the screw to melt the plastic and introduce from the hooper and accumulate the molten plastic in front of the screw known as metering. The switching position from speed control to pressure control is set at the screw position of the position where the injection pressure reaches a certain fixed value.
Okay. For the flowchart methodology, in product selection, we choose a product. We choose 5 types of product and we discuss which product will to be in this project. And then next is collecting information. In collecting information, we discuss is there any use of undercuts or like the trough, how about the corner and so on. Next, we sketching and design the mold. So we take a paper with just draw the sketching, the soft sketching on the paper, and then we transfer the sketching into a SolidWorks software. And then we edit the details of each parts, and lastly we do the finishing process. So this is the part that we draw or we have transferred into a SolidWorks. This is we can see from the top there are the cavity, and then in the cavity there are the cooling path, and also at the cavity also it has the sprue and also injection path. At the core there are the end product. The green one is the end product. We also have the ejector pin to eject the parts. For the discussion, first is the process of injection molding. Initially, the mold is closed to create the cavity into which the substance is inserted. For the injection molding, the sprue to facilitate the installation of the mold into the machine and the cooling ejection of the molded part. For the mold cooling, the purpose of cooling design should be prevent timber sleeve, timber guide pin, lifter, timber screw, and minimum gap between them should be at least 3 mm. In part ejection, ejector system in injection molding used to push the final samples out of the mold. They are used forcefully to eject the solid part out of the mold. As a conclusion, our objective in the practical has achieved. This approach allows us to have a more comprehensive understanding of the mold and its material, which are an integral part of the injection molding process mechanism. The practice focus on plastic injection molding such as core and cavity, gating system, the cooling system, and ejection mechanism.